All right, all right, all right. Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard. Harris of Xbox. New Road of Truth. Gifted to him themselves of Xbox. Happening. Sitting in the green throne room. Another sermon. Community need of its Messiah. There are videos, people jumping out of the boat, attacking other Xbox gamers. I don't want to hear anything about this. Is not about the PlayStation. Xbox community attacking. And so we'll get into that on this podcast. To the actual ability for the Xbox community to really start respecting other people's views. The rest of the Q&A, and I big to Sick Humor for giving away the codes. Podcast. Again, that was unexpected. Always have to tune in because you just never know what's going to happen on the corner. Kind of stuff breaks loose on the corner. We may start rapping one day on the corner. To Fatal Mephisto for coming on as well. Big fan of his, have been for years. He knows it. To everybody that was in the chat yesterday, keeping it gaming. I love it. The audience evolves. As the podcast evolves, the audience has to evolve too. Gave everybody that came yesterday. Now, let's go ahead and get into on here. And also the 90 questions about Black Panther. That is on collider.com. I left the link in the description in the chat. It's in the description box there. That is for people because the Black Panther press junket started. Chadwick Boseman was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. They showed some more clips, interviews going on. The Breakfast Club did some interviews, I think, with some of the cast. The movie, the actual premiere, let me make this clear, the premiere for the actual physical actors and for Marvel, from everything from Inhumans movie that was trash. It was garbage, okay? And then from the Runaways to cloaking actors and actresses, producers, all that stuff is happening, I believe, the 29th. The 29th. So, so that is the premiere. The premiere that I got invited to, again, because I can go, I can go to the press junkets to the February like 11th. I'm not going because I want to sit back in the audience with everybody else and enjoy the movie. And there's 90 questions. Shout out to Collider Video because they did a whole lot. It is for people who know zilch. Because I'm going to tell you right now, 60% of that all going to be in there because this is a continuation. 60% of that audience. All right. The audience. Fam, they're not going to look at that. Not going to know what they're looking at. So, and people are going to have to tolerate that. Not me. I mean, my theater is sold out that I'm going to. Both showings are sold out. I'm ecstatic about that. I am glad people are enjoy the movie. But understand, there's going to be 40% of the audience that they're talking about. And, so this so you know. So what's up to the people in the chat? That people are here. I'm doing this one. Pod. This is going to last for about 45 minutes from there. So let me say what's up to everybody that's watching, East Coast, everybody everybody overseas. I am glad everybody is here. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's got me in a jerky motion there. So yeah, it's old school. Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit better. Let me put the bandwidth in. All right. So that took down that bandwidth. So yeah, that took that down. So hopefully it gets better. 20p. Is it still botting? No, nobody's late. I worked last night, so I did not. This podcast is new. I'm just trying to get it to where it's not botting. I'm still botting. Better. Okay. Some of the bandwidth. So, and hopefully it'll be great for we ain't on 50. I remember 56K. I'm still botting. Okay, hold on. Let me try this then. Let me see here. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Let me try this then. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Let me try this then. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna listen to it real quick. Seeing better. All right, I'm not botting anymore. Okay, good. Yeah, I had some extra bandwidth going. I was going to screen share, but I'm good. I don't have to. That's fine. I appreciate everybody getting through the technical difficulty with me, and so yeah, I was wondering because generally the stream I do what it was doing. I wonder if it was botting, but okay, yeah. So I turned that off. I turned off a couple other things I didn't know I had on. So I do apologize for that. Like I said, I'll start over again. So this is a Porchlight podcast. I generally would do this on the other channel. These are shorter podcasts. I want to give a big shout out to Sick Humor for coming on yesterday and giving away those codes. I certainly hope. Okay, that was me. I was listening to my own podcast. Okay. So I want to give a big shout out to Sick Humor who came on yesterday. Big shout out to Trey BK and all the other people who won yesterday. Certainly hope they're enjoying their codes. Cycle Gamer. So hopefully everybody gets that done. Andrew Brewer. Hopefully they're enjoying everything. So with that, big shout out again to Fatal, aka Bear. I know he's gone away from that name. He does not have a YouTube channel. He just plays his games. He streams, and that's it. And he streams on Twitch. Bear, I mean, he streams. So he does not stream on, which works out for him because Xbox doesn't stream on YouTube. It streams on Twitch as well. So yeah, Sick boy, that's what was Sick and J-Dub. They really, as far as understanding J-Dub, as far as the business acclimate that he has and the PC acclimate has been just a great resource to find. And you want brothers like that in the gaming community. And Sick Humor, he's doing the same thing. He's not going to lead me wrong. I mean, now I have to find out if this i5 that I'm getting is, I think he says 7th and 8th generation, which I just thought it was an i5, so I wouldn't even have thought of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why it's good to have people like that around that you can source and things like that. So, so Yeah, you can leave there. Yeah, shout out to Jay Fonz for doing that. And shout out to Randall Thor. Randall Thor is going to be going live here in about another 30 or 40 minutes. I don't really want to bump up against his podcast because he's going to be talking about a lot of the same stuff I am. And heck, I'll see if I can. I don't know if he's doing Xbox 2 or not. So, right. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And look, I'll get into that. Let me do my Q&A, then I promise you I will get into all that. And because it's going to be a surprise. Like I said, a lot of this has to do with the Xbox community not respecting their own gamers in the sense that they don't respect other people's views on what they want. And but let me finish my Q&A. So the Black Panther, I got 2 questions on Black Panther. One question comes from Meow Gentry, who asked, will we see the Soul Stone in Wakanda? My answer to that is yes. I believe we'll see the Soul Stone. I believe the Soul Stone is how he communicates to the other Panthers by accessing the Soul Stone. That's one question. The other Q&A question about Black Panther was, how far advanced in technology is Wakanda? This is coming from Lady J Bird. Okay, Lady J Bird. Shout out to Lady J Bird in Australia. Appreciate you, Lady J Bird. How far advanced are they? They are anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 years in advance. They have the ability to take over the world with their technology, and they're just not going to do it. Remember what Ultron said about vibranium. It's the most malleable of material on Earth, element-wise, and humans use it to make a frisbee. So I mean, that's what Ultron said. So another thing, see another movie question here. Let's see here. This is from Denise Stevenson in all the way over to the UK. Wow, there's a lot of international here. Okay, this is a Tom Cruise question. What is my favorite Tom Cruise movie? I got 3 favorite Tom Cruise movies. Number 1 is Born on the 4th of July. Number 2 is Top Gun. And number 3 is I liked All the Right Moves, and I tied that with Risky Business. I mean, Risky Business, its time. This is before, there were no big special effects. Nothing like that. It was just a good, fun movie. And what I'm going to do on the PORCHLYTE podcast is I'm going to start recommending a retro movie, i.e. a movie from the 80s that you all ought to watch. Then we'll come back a week or 2 later on the PORCHLYTE. That's my other channel, the PORCHLYTE channel. And we'll go ahead and discuss it on there. And again, not long, 15, 20 minutes, stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking to do on the PORCHLYTE. I want to really start separating the PORCHLYTE podcast from the gaming podcast. And there's nothing, I like doing both, but the PORCHLYTE podcast will be more movie. I'm going to be doing my UFO thing on that channel. Just stuff like that. It's sort of an altered states type of thing. So again, anybody that's interested in that type of stuff, hit me up. We can do a PORCHLYTE podcast and bring you on as a guest, and we'll go ahead and do that. So a little bit more movie. Yeah, we can call it that. Your little bit more retro movie. So I'm going to move into the big news, and that is, and I'm going to actually agree with somebody who a lot of people do not like, and that is Crap Gamer. I don't know if you all were able to listen to shout out to Next Gen 720. He had Crap Gamer on today for a one-on-one. It lasted about an hour, give or take. And you all really need to go listen to that, because let me give you my true impression of Game Pass and what it means. And this is not a pat yourself on the back. Again, shout out to everybody. Jada, Porter Rock 77. Again, there will be no 60 frames, no lag podcast tonight. One-on-one yesterday with Kid Smooth. He had a podcast yesterday with Kid Smooth, and again, go check that podcast out. It was a good podcast. So they talked about the Patriots and everything. They did a little bit of everything on that podcast. It was a good podcast. So shout out to Kid Smooth and Porter Rock 77. It was a real good podcast yesterday. And they are 1,000 years ahead. They should be able to travel in space. They can. I mean, again, you're gonna have to go watch the movie. I don't want to give a ton away. But remember, Marvel in this phase, remember when they did the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, they started moving into space. You're going to see a little bit of everything. in Black Panther. So it's a movie that if you are tied into the MCU, let me make this clear. You're tied into the MCU. It's a huge movie because it's the last movie coming out before Infinity War. That's when everything changes is in Infinity War. So to the Porchlight podcast that I'll do on the other channel, yeah, I'll give it to you. So what's going on, Savage? So, well, I'm just going to be honest with you. I listened to both of Crap Gamer's videos yesterday because I went out today and I canceled Sea of Thieves. I was going to buy Sea of Thieves. Okay. Remember, I told you all that. I was waiting for it. I'm buying it. I'm going to name my ship the USS Little Bit Mo. I'm going to go around and I'm going to attack everybody. And but because I can get it on Game Pass for whatever, $7 a month, I'll just activate Game Pass on March 23rd and I'll play it for 1 month and that's it. You know, so why would I cancel it? It's going to be on Game Pass. It will be day and day on Game Pass. So I will just turn on my Xbox and turn on Game Pass. I'll go ahead and play Sea of Thieves. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, even if I keep Game Pass for 2 months, which I'm not because everybody knows in April, a month after Sea of Thieves comes out, what comes out? Are you serious? I mean, is this a joke? So I'll play Sea of Thieves for a month and then God of War is coming and Game Pass is going to take an L until I beat God of War. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay, that's the way it's going to be, folks. You know, so yeah, God of War comes out 1 month after Sea of Thieves, literally 1 month to the day. Yeah, the USS Little Bit Muck. So that's gonna be the name of my boat on Sea of Thieves. So God of War Yon, cool. I know. So I'm just giving you my opinion. I agree 150% with Crap Gamer what he said. Podcast with Next Gen 720. I did not leave a link to that podcast, and that's because you all need to go find that podcast. It was a good one-on-one. I agree 100% in the sense that, one, let me do this. Let me thank Microsoft first and foremost for them. Console BS, the console war, whatever you want to call it, the fake console war. Microsoft ended the console war with this announcement because I agree. Microsoft doesn't care about. They don't. All they care about is it is now. They're an official service-based console. So they are a service-based console now. Okay, you really think about what they got. They've got EA Access. That is a game service. Now, I said this on 60 Frames No Lag podcast. I said this on the Titanfall Princesses podcast as well. Microsoft was always going to go. Microsoft's vision of what the Xbox One was going to be in 2013 in November when they launched, this is it. This is it. And the problem they had in 2013 was that they could not launch it and force it down people's throat. Remember, like I said yesterday, the baby can't come out having steak and eggs. It's going to throw that up. Can't digest steak and eggs. It's got to have baby food. It's got to crawl before it can walk. Microsoft tried to put their cart before the horse and people pushed back against it. Again, we're consumers, rightfully so. So, and there's a group of consumers within the Xbox community that wants to, no matter what, Microsoft comes out, they unzip their pants, they pull out what's there, and there's a lot of people saying, oh, yeah, that's what let me get that over here. There's a group of people that are going to always be that way. Those are the people who defend the DRM policy. Those are the people that defended that policy, okay? Now, why did Microsoft do the DRM policy? Okay, the reason Microsoft did that is because in 2010, the fourth quarter of 2010, GameStop reported record profits. Do you know how GameStop got their record profits? They got record profits because they were reselling used games. They were reselling used consoles. They were actually, GameStop actually, a PC game came out with a code, okay? And the GameStop employees were told to go ahead and tear open these PC games and remove the code out of it. I can't remember the name of the PC game, but GameStop got sued by the people because they damaged these people's product. Okay, this was bought product, and GameStop tried to say, well, we were only trying to remove it out of the boxes of the people who didn't have it. So they got sued. So, but when GameStop reported that profit, Microsoft wanted to design a console, okay, that controlled that. They didn't want GameStop getting all that money. Now, GameStop is another reason why I bring this up. Crap Gamer did say what? GameStop's stock dropped exponentially with this announcement. Guess what? Go back and look at that, and he's 100% about that. Their stock did take a nosedive. Tech stocks took a nosedive yesterday, period. You know, but overall, this was not a good news for GameStop, because now GameStop is going to retaliate against Microsoft, and they're going to stop pushing that product, meaning that they're not, if you go into GameStop, you can expect to see a lot more Nintendo stuff and a lot more PlayStation stuff. There's a reason why with most GameStops, when you walk in, why do you think the Microsoft stuff is first on the left-hand side? Okay, let me tell you why. First things first, we're in a westernized nation, so we read what? Left to right. So the first thing you see when you go into the store is always on the left-hand side. It's always the Microsoft stuff. For the most part, most GameStops are set up like this. Yes, there are some that are set up differently, but for the most, in my city, most GameStops are set up. You walk in, there's some TVs on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, Microsoft stuff first, and then you have to go all the way to the back to get to the PlayStation stuff. Then you have to go all the way over to the right to get to the Nintendo stuff. That's just the way my store is set up. So, well, again, it's not every store, I got you, but that's the way my stores are set up. Most of them. There's five GameStops in my city, and I'm in a medium city. I'm not in a huge hub. So, so Crap Gamer is right. I also think, and I said this yesterday during the podcast, I do agree, this is the end of them being in a physical console space. This is the beginning. And they're not going to just come out and pull the rug out and be like, oh, no, we're not doing this anymore. Look, I can report now on Craig's Corner. They're working on a USB drive. I mean, similar, and shout out to Mark Camacho, but if you have a wireless headset, at least with my Sony, shout out to Mark Camacho again, with my Sony headset, the one that's Bluetooth, a device goes into the PlayStation, and it sets up the Bluetooth on the headset. You can do that with any USB device, and Microsoft is working on that right now. Now, all you'll do is you'll plug in a USB device like a Fire Stick. You will plug it into your TV. You can also plug in another USB device that will control your remote control, your Xbox remote control, wirelessly. And then you're just going to start playing like that from an app. That's what they're working on. Their end game is just to put games everywhere. Nintendo systems, including on, yes, the PlayStation. Okay, so within, I'm telling you, excuse me. No, let me take a swig. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah. Woo, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I got the wrinkles out of the old robe right there, brother. Man. So this is the beginning of the end. So I agree 100% with Crap Gamer. Now, granted, and I'm not saying this, look, he doesn't need me or somebody like me to defend him. He got attacked by the Xbox community because, again, remember, the Xbox community, some of them, no matter what, remember when the Xbox came out in 2013, they didn't give a damn that it was, they didn't care that it was a $500 console. They didn't care that it was, doing had a DRM policy. Granted, they didn't do it. They didn't care. They defended it. They defended it. And the same people are defending what Microsoft's doing with Game Pass. Now, look, I don't know if Game Pass is a good idea because it's not been out for 90 days. Are they going to see a spike in users? Yes, users. I've said it publicly, okay? I canceled my Sea of Thieves order because there's no reason to buy Sea of Thieves because I will keep Game Pass for 1 month. Again, I'll get Game Pass on the 20th, 20th, 22nd. Then when it runs out in 30 days, God of War comes out. Okay, that's a reality. I've said this already. Okay, and I will then call Microsoft and say, you know what? I don't need Game Pass anymore. I'm going to go play God of War. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. So, so it's not a matter of. This is a matter of the Xbox community not knowing how to respect other people in their community. It wasn't the PlayStation guy, the Nintendo guy that attacked the Xbox One S owner for PUBG. Okay, remember PUBG came out, it was going to be 60 frames per second, and this is the killer app, and, you know, Crap Gamer did a video, and Rand Outdoor did a video, and Dealer Gamer did a video, and, oh, this is the beginning of the end of the Sony PlayStation, only to be turned around and lubed up and ramrodded within 24 hours, having to do more videos because they're no longer doing it. That was never the case. And who did a lot of those people attack? Did a lot of those people attack? Xbox One owner. Well, this is your fault, and you all need to step up and get the X. And you again, because they don't know how to respect gaming habits. Crap Gamer is right. Sony won this generation. He said it. I'm gonna quote him. Sony won this generation. Not Sony is going to win. Sony is about to win. Sony won this generation by sticking to a traditional console. You go into the store, shout out to your OBJ. You go into the store, you buy your game, you come home, you put your game in, it plays. That's what we have been doing since we got old enough to play the games in the first place. Whether your parents bought them for you, you had an uncle that bought a game for you because your mom and dad wouldn't, because everybody's had that before. Or you worked at a store like me. I got a job pushing grocery carts at Kroger when I was 16 years old, so that I could have enough money to go buy Tecmo and go buy Rygar and go buy Mike Tyson's Punch Out. This, you know, stuff like that, you know. And Xbox has gone away from this, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with them doing something new. Like I said, I will never have to own another Xbox title. And this only extends out to their first party games, which, I mean, again, think about what they're going to have. The Sea of Thieves. They're going to have a Fable game within the next 30 months. They're going to have a Forza Horizon game. I don't have to buy these games. I don't have to buy them. We can just go, we'll call Microsoft. Yeah, let me get this Game Pass for about a month. You know, let me see. You know, I've got 3 kids here. You can just tell them that. All they care about is that you're coming into their ecosystem, because that's what they want you to do. So, you know, and so you had people, you know, on Twitter yesterday, oh, this is a win and the PlayStation is shook. Why? PlayStation doesn't have anything like this, yet they are exponentially selling more consoles than both Nintendo and Microsoft are all the time. Microsoft came out with a new console and they don't go ahead and no, I'm not 50. Let's see. Microsoft come out with a new console. Has it won NPD yet? No. No, and they've lost to Sony. Same thing. Happening all friggin' year. It's gonna start happening again, you know. So it's unfortunate to have a group of them who doesn't recognize this. But again, this is the end of them being in the physical marketplace. And I'm not knocking what they're doing. I'm glad they did it. It ended the fake console war. It's over. They are no longer. And again, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if within 24 to 40 months, you see Xbox games on Samsung TVs. This is going to be an app, okay? You will see it on Samsung TVs. You will see it on Vizio TVs. You'll see it on your Windows 10 tablets, on your, yes, Nintendo and PlayStation, because they want access to those users. That's what they want. You know, and, you know, this is a company that bragged about being in second place. Okay, they announced that they won NPD, that they outsold Sony, but they also said, well, Nintendo sold the most hardware, you know, and why are you making the announcement? So, and well, look, PS Now isn't that good, but it's gimped. And it's gimped on purpose because they don't want you to use PS Now to be your main focus on how you play your games. There aren't a lot of, they just started putting first party, a lot of the newer games on PS Now at the end of last year. They had Uncharted 4. I don't even know if they got Uncharted Lost Legacy on. Again, this is not PlayStation. PlayStation's fine. You know, PlayStation is fine. So, and so I agree with what Crack Gamer was saying. I agree with what King's Blood Gaming was saying. It's over. You know, it's over. So, yeah, PS Now is trash. I don't disagree with that. So, you know, and again, this is what Microsoft wants. They want to be able to, and like Crack Gamer said, why do you think they were tweeting out pictures of how beautiful Horizon Zero Dawn was? And I'm talking about their executives were. They want to be nice to these companies because they want access to those companies' interface. They want that user base. You know, Microsoft will look at it if they're able to get an app available and put it on the PlayStation. Microsoft, the company, they will be doing cartwheels and backflips, and they will be dancing a jig. The fans are going to be mad. They'll be mad because, again, Microsoft wants you to play their games on your platform of choice. That is a direct quote from Phil Spencer. Everybody to play their games. So if their console of choice is a Nintendo, they want you to keep your Nintendo and play the Microsoft game. Okay, your console of choice is a tablet. They want you to use their, play their games. Let's make this clear. They want you to play their games, but they want you to use the tablet. If you want to use a PC, they want you to use a PC, i.e. play anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's called Play Anywhere. They want you to play their games anywhere. So, I mean, and so, again, this is the end. It's over. All right. And so you can expect Sony, yes, to release a PS5, and that will be the Waterloo. That will be the Waterloo. That will be the Tet Offensive. That will be whatever. That will be the Desert Storm. It will be over. Is Game Pass a good idea for as far as consuming? Yeah, I don't ever have to buy another Xbox game again. Never. Hashtag never broke Messiah. So I will be the never broke Messiah because I can just go ahead and be like, oh, Forza Horizon 4 is coming out in whatever, August. Oh, all right, I'll get Game Pass for August and I'll play Horizon for a few months. And then they're like, well, if you get hooked on the game and you really love it, you're going to buy it. No, I won't. No, I won't, because my save will be in your Azure cloud. And when I want to play it again, I'll just activate the Game Pass again. So no game is coming out on that system, Fatal, that I want to keep playing. 100% with Crap Gamer. Once you play a game, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a day for 3 weeks, you're kind of burnt out on it. Now, I like Forza Horizon. I do. Played it in months, though. I mean, there's just no reason to. It's just, I mean, it's I'm just driving. And not when I can play Gran Turismo, which is a better driving game. So, Gears 4 looks better on a budget PC. Well, everything should look better on a PC. That's not a big deal. Yeah, you get a discount, but that's it. Yeah, the God of War does look lit. I'm buying it day one. Like I said, I canceled my Sea of Thieves pre-order, and guess where it went? God of War. God of War, son. So, still got my Monster Hunter. I'm getting that Saturday, but yeah. There's nothing wrong with Game Pass in the sense that as far as a consumer, but what Microsoft is doing is they're going to get out of the console market. Okay, they can no longer keep researching. It cost them over $1 billion to research and develop the Xbox X. Okay, it cost them $1 billion. I want you all to really understand that. Do you really think they're going to keep doing that, or is it more feasible to just put your games out as a service? And that's what they've done. Guys, look, I've said this before. You got EA Access. That is a service, okay? You got Xbox Live. That is a service. You got the backwards compatibility that's only available if you have Xbox Live. That is a service. You have Game Pass. That is a service. So it's all service-based at this point. So it's all service-based at this point. I can't go to the store, buy Mass Effect 2, come in and plug it into my Xbox One S or Xbox One X and it play without having what? Xbox Live. Access to the emulator through Xbox Live. I'm still paying to play that game, you know? So it's just a reality, all right? That's a backwards compatible game. Doesn't matter if it's Mass Effect. It doesn't matter if it's Jade Empire or Knights of the Old Republic. That's just, I have to have this. So what am I doing? In order for me to enjoy backwards compatibility, I'm using a service to do that. Yes, I have access. I have the option. Wouldn't a better option be just for me to go to the store and plug it in and play? You know what I'm saying? So it serves me a little bit more. Yeah, it does. Well, they got a whole bunch of little bit more services. So, you know, but this is why they're tweeting out things. This is why, look, they desperately, I'm telling you guys, you're going to get a Halo game on the PlayStation eventually. It's going to happen. Now, what will Sony do? Will Sony give them access to like an MLB The Show? Yes. What's going on, H player? You got hard over another man. Damn, what the hell y'all talking about? So, when you lost your go, I'm pretty sure you need access to the emulator. Fatal. At least I do when I play Mass Effect. Some games are different. So when I play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, because that's in the cloud. My saves are in their Azure cloud. So in order for me to access that, I can't just turn on the Xbox. Matter of fact, do this, Fatal. Cancel Xbox Live and see what your Xbox does. It's just going to sit there and be a brick. Okay, it'll just brick because it's designed to be online all the time. And this is what I said before. When I activated Xbox Live, the console acted totally different. It's designed to be online. So, you know, it's just plain greatness. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it has. I agree 100% with Crap Gamer. It has eliminated. It's also something that's threatening, and he made a good point, are your games that are, like your definitive edition of the game and stuff like that. There's no reason to own that version of the game anymore. Okay, why? Why do you have to do that? Just for $10, you know, so. So, well, Always Online is for the birds until they set up a console with services, need the services on there. So I didn't come on to champion Crap Gamer, but he made a lot of legitimate points. Sorry for some of the people. Yeah, if you were looking for a traditional console, you're gonna have to, even Nintendo, even though the Switch is does this, and this, it's still a console iteration. The only one that's now doing the same things is Sony. So, Oh, okay. Well, that's what I meant. Thanks, Fatal. I appreciate it, bro. But the fact is that I have to have some kind of service to access another service. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying. The services are optional. Yeah, but it's to turn them all off. If you want to see your Xbox form, that is true. You don't need Xbox Live for Game Pass, but I still got to pay for Game Pass. I don't need EA Access either, but if I want to play those EA games that are on Access, pay for it. So if I have all of them activated at once, it's what, $18? Call that $20. You had Game Pass for free. I had it free for about I had it 14 days for free because it came with the X, or 30 days. It came 14 days free on the X, and then I kept it for another month, and that was it. And what did I played Halo? No, I'd already beaten Halo. I put Gears back on there on the X because all you kept hearing about is these beautiful 4K textures and how gorgeous the game is. And so I played like the first level on there, or the first whatever, that first act one. I'm like, all right, it's all right. So there wasn't nothing fantastic. So you know, and I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not knocking that at all. Okay, guys, I'm just simply saying to you all that it ended the whole notion of Xbox being a traditional console. It is officially a service-based console. And I'm just saying this in closing because I do want to kind of get over and listen to Randall Thor. Yeah, we just talked about you don't need games with Go for past Xbox guy. I agree. So yeah, you don't. You're right. We talked about that yesterday. So, but in order for me to get games with Gold, what do I need? Don't I need Xbox Live? Why not just give me the game anyway? You know, so all right, which is all right. I mean, I'm not knocking, but this is not an attack on Microsoft. Look, the new Xbox game again, and I can go back and play the old games and be okay. So, will Game Pass hurt the sales of Xbox One X? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I mean, that's the thing. See, we won't have anything definitive for 90 days. Okay, let's give it 90 days. Let's give it till see when did that start? Does it start February 1st or did it start now? So that's the thing you got to think about. So, and it's just it is what it is. So, but I don't know. And I'm willing to wait. I said that yesterday. You know, I'm all about a new experience for people. But yeah, I under 100% what Crap Gamer is saying. What made it amazing is that the Xbox community was attacking him, and it's because they don't know how to. Again, they don't know how to say, okay, I like my hamburger with bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and somebody else may like it with lettuce, onion, and cheese. They think bacon, lettuce, and tomato is for everybody, and we try to tell them it's not. And now you get this happening. And again, like I said, PUBG came out. A lot of them, who do? They attacked the Xbox One S on. All right, because they're like, well, they have to keep supporting the Xbox One S, and we can't get the better version of the game because you don't have a damn PC. You want to play PUBG at its optimum level, you game on PC. You want to play all these games on their optimum level, you game on PC. If not, your Xbox S is going to do a little bit more, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay, longer about what I said, what I told you Microsoft was going to do. They did. They did it. Okay, they are officially a service-based console. So if you want to keep those services rolling for an extra, whatever, $15 to $20 a month, this is after you bought the damn console. Crazy to keep on giving them money like that, but that's not me. That's why Xbox is my second console. You need internet on new Xbox. And again, they give you, when you buy a new Xbox, they give you access to Xbox Live. It may be 7 days, it may be 5 days. They let you get started for free. Okay, let's just keep it 100% here. They're letting you start for free. They're giving you access. So yeah, I'm about to go check Rando now. So you're a Papa John's and Johnny Pizza guy. I never had Johnny's, and I stopped eating Papa John's. He's from Louisville. He's from Louisville. And that Louisville plays in Papa John's Stadium. And Papa John has a house with a football field in the backyard and a full basketball court in the backyard with, get this, grandstands in his backyard, but he don't want to pay his employees health insurance. So this is a Porchlight pod. I'm going to jump on off here. I wanted to finish that Q&A, and I still got some more Q&A questions to get to. But like I said, I do want to out Thor. I don't know if he's doing Xbox 2 or if he's just doing a base podcast. I mean, that's going to listen to him. So keep an eye on Papa John. Yeah, I mean, I like their pizza, but I haven't eaten it in years. So I only eat it if they order it at the office. But ultimately, if you want Game Pass and you want to buy Sea of Thieves or you want to play Sea of Thieves, you don't have to have the game. I canceled my pre-order. So, and a lot of people are canceling their Xbox pre-orders because you don't need to order the game anymore. I mean, look, these companies aren't going to take this line down. You can fully expect Redbox to stop carrying Xbox games here, because what's the point? What's the point if the game is going to come out day and day? I mean, that's the companies that it hurt. And again, that's owned by Coinstar, so you can expect them probably by the end of the year to stop carrying games. And again, that's what Xbox wants. They want to make you go into their ecosystem, same way Sony does. Sony isn't going to put backwards compatible games on their PS4. They're going to do a remaster, but that's just the way it is. 50. So, so we'll just have to wait to see. Coinstar won't. Yeah, they will retaliate. Microsoft game, I won't. You'll still buy it. That's cool. Yeah, and Savage, there's going to be a lot of people that still do. Okay, but I think more people are going to go ahead and do Game Pass and do the hustle. I take that back. I know I'm going to do the hustle. I'm doing the Game Pass hustle. So, and that's what I'm going to call it. So, yeah, the only Xbox game I was going to buy was Sea of Thieves, and there's no reason to buy it now. So there's no reason for me to buy Sea of Thieves. So, and I've said this to people before. If you're Sony, as far as games coming out, if you're a Sony person, if you want to call it that, you've got Monster Hunter coming out, which is multi-plat. But then as soon as you sneeze losses, then you're going to get MLB The Show, and then you're going to get God of War. Now, remember, also in March, you're getting Far Cry, you're getting Ni no Kuni 2. So Jazz Gordon, who works for it, is well, I don't know. Well, if Rand is doing Xbox 2 and go over there, but I thought he was just doing a basic podcast. So yeah, Always Online runs up bills. Yeah, it does. It does. So Monster Hunter be a holiday game. Yeah, Far Cry 5 looks like garbage. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I'm just letting people know that, I'm buying Ni no Kuni 2. And I'm buying MLB The Show. So Far Cry 5 to me will be the 2-for-1 game that they get. So yeah, well, YouTube is an app. YouTube is. So, and YouTube is on consoles. I can play YouTube on my PlayStation and my Xbox. So, but yeah, I liked Far Cry 1. I liked Far Cry 4. And I liked Primal. I didn't like Far Cry 2 and 3. So yeah, it's unfortunate though. But yeah, again, you did not have Xbox people attacking the Xbox. You had people like, yeah, we can't wait to get Halo and Forza Horizon on the Xbox. So, or on the PlayStation. So yeah, I'm excited about Game Pass. That's exactly what it's going to lead to. So, yeah, I like Primal too, because remember, they thought Primal was going to be similar to Horizon Zero Dawn. So I think Monster Hunter will be DOA. Okay. Well, I mean, again, it might be. I'm not I can't deny that it won't be. So Far Cry 3 and Primal. Yeah, see, I like Primal. I didn't care for Far Cry. Monster Hunter equals Gravity Rush 2. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Gravity Rush 2 was successful. I enjoyed Gravity Rush 2, so I enjoy watching her play it. I mean, I didn't really play it, so but she likes Gravity Rush 1 and 2. She's always been a big fan of that. So Capcom's Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. I'll be playing that Saturday afternoon, probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So everybody wants to hook me up or link up with me, that's fine. So I figure Fatal, because ultimately the Xbox is going to be an app that you can play your games anywhere. Phil Spencer has said, we want you to play our games, on the console that you like or on the device that you like. It's something like that. You know, he said something like that. So, and again, that's just they're moving to an app-based service, which is fine. I'm not attacking it. I'm excited about it. It'll happen. It may not happen for another 3 years, but there's no reason to have your games come out day and day where people can rent them and play them for 30 days. Ain't crap gamers right? If you want to play the Halo campaign, Halo 6, you'll just get Game Pass and you'll play it, and then you'll be like, all right, I'm done. Yeah, I'm not going to play Halo's. I've not played a Halo multiplayer in my life. Never. So I'm not going to start now. So, well, there's already been a nail in the coffin, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Gears almost came to PlayStation, but they bought that studio. So, what's wrong with Monster Hunter World? Well, I heard it runs like dog crap, but that was the beta, and I don't know what beta that was. And then shout out to somebody in the chat yesterday. They said that the beta code that was tested was an old code. So I just have to wait and see. I'm buying it. So, but I tell you what, no, it's a third-party game. I'm sorry, yeah. So it's but yeah, I have an Xbox. Yeah, Xbox. I call mine Xbox. What do we call it? Redbox One. Box One. Yeah, I need to go ahead and start unboxing it and getting the dust off of it. So I'll be firing that thing up here in a few more weeks. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's almost 4:30. I'm actually going to play some Mass Effect Andromeda podcast. When I next Monday, the 29th, 8 o'clock. 29th, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So runs great on Pro. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Can't speak about base PS4 though. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The 29th or the 30th. Their schedule. I gotta work tomorrow and Friday, and I'm off Saturday. I gotta work Sunday, and I think I'm off Monday. So yeah. So yeah. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, but I don't know if Rand is doing Xbox 2 or if he's doing just a regular podcast by himself. So if he's doing Xbox 2, let's check here. Or does anybody know, is he doing Xbox 2 with Jez? Or is he so yeah, your butt's always work. Yeah, I just don't like this schedule. But like I had a 3-day weekend last week, so I can't really complain. So yeah, all right. Now is he on live with Jez? So is he on with Jez now, or is he just by himself? So it's going to sell well in Japan. Yeah, it will sell well in Japan. So play with Japanese people. Okay. So yeah. You'll think, all right, yeah, I'm gonna jump on over there. Let me see if I can get him to invite me in there because I haven't hooked up with him in a while. So yeah. But the guys, I'm gonna jump on off here. Like I said, this is a Porchlight podcast, and I've been going. Like I said, I always want to try to stay under 45 minutes. But I know there were some bot problems earlier, and so I apologize for that. So let me get on off here. I do appreciate you all being here again. Look for the PC podcast next week. On Friday, my God, either Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I have off. And it'll be 8 o'clock Eastern time. It will be on the Porchlight podcast. That's my other channel. And I will leave a link for that. I'll leave a link for that Sunday. So that's, on Twitter. I'll leave a link for that. And then I'll go ahead and start. And I will start with my computer that I'm building. I'll be able to show you all some of the stuff that I've got. So what's going left in the chat? What happened, Trey? Japanese. I'm trying to figure out if I can play Monster Hunter with the Japanese. So you're going to Pizza Hut for 3 hours? Dang. Oh, they have all you can eat there, don't you? So everybody needs to go get all you can eat pancakes at IHOP. So check that out. So, but yeah, I'm gonna bounce on off here. Yeah, like I said, the whole thing with Xbox, I agree 100% with Crap Gamer. The people who are in the Xbox ecosystem thinking that that it's that they're wanting a physical PC podcast either Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna leave the link on my Twitter thing on Sunday. So yeah. But yeah, it's still doing it, and we'll start with towers, because we're gonna act like we're building a CPU. That's my God, a computer, and we want the computer to run 1440p, 60 frames per second. So that's what we want our games to do. And we're already going to pretend like we have the monitor for it. Okay, let's just say your aunt bought you the monitor, okay, for Christmas or something. So you have to worry about your monitor. So, but we're going to just start from there. We'll start with the tower. What's mid-tier tower versus a high tower? What to look for, what not to look for. We'll start with that. Something very basic that everybody could understand. So, and we'll screen share and do stuff. That's my goal, to screen share that and stuff like that. So, and we'll start from there. So what websites to use, people always say how to use PC Picker or Parts Picker, so that everybody can see how to use that. And we'll just go from there. It'll be a half hour long. That's, you can order a pizza, do the podcast, and then go eat your pizza. You know what I'm saying? So we'll start with that. But all right, guys, I'm going to get on up out of here. I appreciate it. Again, 90 questions about Black Panther. Go to Collider.com. I left the link in that description. Game Pass and is Eurogamer is giving it a good thing. I think the Verge kind of said, like that. And then the Q&A, again, I did 2 questions, and I'm going to do a few more questions on Saturday. So, guys, that is it. I'm going to bounce. The porch light has come on, and a brother has got to go. All being here, you all have a good, blessed day. Take it easy, keeping gaming. And I will be streaming Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm going to stream Mass Effect Andromeda here in about another 15 minutes. So everybody come on over to the live stream, and we can keep talking if you want to. Take it easy, guys. Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox, healing the Xbox community is what I'm all about. Take it easy, guys. Peace.